Come on in, welcome to my home. Are you doing your weekends wrong? That's a big question, and for like the last several months, I have been asking myself that question because guess what? With what I do, I felt burnt out. Like, why? I don't, my job is not that stressful. Not that stressful at all. But why was I feeling it burnt out? Why did I just seem to never have free time? And I can tell you what, it was partially due to what I was doing with my weekends. So part of your problem could be your weekends too. I mean, let's go back and think about this. We all have this idea that the weekends are a great time for us to sit back and relax. And yet, for whatever really weird reason, we don't seem to understand that on weekends we just want to sit back and relax. Nope. We seem to think that we need to do this bizarre productivity thing. In fact, there's a term for it. It's called toxic productivity. And what that is where you always think that you need to be doing something even when you don't need to be doing something. Because what I found as I was doing this research, and in case you're wondering where I'm getting this information, all those links are linked down below in the description. But what they have found is after reading about very successful people and what they do with their weekends, there was something that they all had in common. All of them. And it's not even listed in what they do with their weekends. It's something completely different. It's something that you shouldn't be doing on your weekends either. And it's work. Why are you working on your weekends? So it's really strange that during all the weekends, the one thing that we definitely do is we definitely think that this is the best time to get things done. And I'm not talking about normal things. Yeah, it's really easy to want to, make your bed and do the dishes. Those are normal, everyday tasks. No, I'm talking about the bigger things like, laying tile or building a wall or something like that. Unless there's a good reason for it, which would have to be the big reason for you to do something is because you enjoy doing it. That's sort of what your weekends are about. Your weekends are a time for you to relax and do the things that you enjoy doing. And personally, I have no idea what you enjoy doing. Some of you might enjoy working in the garden. Some of you might enjoy cutting the yard. I don't know. It is up to you to decide what it is that you enjoy. But would you rather spend, say, like, working late during the week? Let's say Monday through Thursday, you spend those extra times doing the things that you don't want to do after work. So that Monday through Thursday you are laying tile or you are cleaning the house or you are doing whatever, so that way when Friday comes around or Saturday or however you want to define your weekend is yours to do whatever it is that you enjoy. And that's a big thing. A lot of people are just doing tasks that they haven't done all week versus doing something like a project. And to understand that, we need to understand the definition of project and task, because they're very different, and there's one word in there which really changes how you might feel about them.
Here's the definition of task: a piece of work to be done or undertaken. Here's the definition of project: an individual or collaborative enterprise that is carefully planned to achieve a particular aim.
That word was work. It was work. It's in there. If you are doing work, that's not a project. A project I'm defining as something that you enjoy doing. A task, it's work. You might not enjoy doing it. For me, do I enjoy doing laundry? No. Do I hate doing laundry? No. I find it sort of therapeutic because realistically, there's not a whole lot when you do laundry. But I don't mind doing it. But is that something I'm going to do over the weekend? No, because I want my weekends to be free. And how did I come up with all of this? Well, I was finding out that I was working on this, my YouTube channel, over the weekend. And while that's okay, it's not great. It's not great by any shape or form, simply because I would upload a video, then it would go live on Sunday, and I would respond to, comments and those sort of things on Sunday. in the morning or during all day, which would actually take me out of my weekend. And then I would also get everything that I needed to have ready for Monday when I was filming on Monday. So that meant also during the weekend I was doing things for the YouTube channel over the weekend. And then I realized that, hey, when is your weekend? Because a couple times, especially over the holidays, when the holiday fell on a Monday or the beginning of it was on a Sunday, that became an issue. That became a big issue because then my time to do stuff was cut in. So then I had to reorganize and all. No, it's not worth it. Are there going to be weekends where you might have to actually do something like work over your weekend? Oh, sure, that's going to happen. But it doesn't happen that often, and it shouldn't happen that often. In fact, I came up with this whole system so that it doesn't happen that often. So what exactly do I do? My system is really easy. My system is I make sure that I do all of my housework, cleaning, vacuuming, all that stuff. I do that during the week. My vacuuming I do with my robot vac, which isn't one of the old ones. It just runs across the floor, does all the vacuuming. I clean the house. I do one room a week, and I do that on Mondays, so that's good. All of the things related to answering YouTube questions, that sort of stuff, responding to things on YouTube, getting ready for the next YouTube video, that's done during the week. So the new YouTube videos, the main ones, go up on Wednesday. You'll see shorts go up on Friday, and then that's it. So that way I know what's going on. And why I do this is I record these. Today is a Tuesday. I record these videos on Tuesday, so if I need to get anything for the video, I can get the stuff on Monday, which is really good, because coming up you're going to find out that one of the things which I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about meals that you can make ahead, so that way on the weekend you're not making meals, which is its own thing. So yeah, when I do that, I will get all of that stuff Monday, but not over the weekend. I was even doing things like we would get groceries on Saturday morning. Yeah, so I didn't get to sleep in Saturday morning. Even though just picking up groceries doesn't take that long, it still was cutting into what precious little time that I had for my weekend. And that was bad. I mean, that was really bad. It was so draining. So then, once I figured that out, I knew where to go next. So how does my weekend thing work out? Simple. It's all planned out through the week so that way I'm doing everything which I could possibly do during the week. I'm making sure that there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, which would be a task that I need to do on the weekend. The weekend then I can do what they were telling me all the successful people do, which those things range from connecting to family and friends, not being on social media, then doing things like meditation or exercise or relaxing, reading a book. Those sort of things happened on weekend. And the weekend then became my protected time, where I really did do those things. I connected with family. And you might be saying, well, you're having people over to your house. No, sometimes you can connect with family and friends. They can be over social media, but I'm not on social media just to doom scroll, which still is a thing I hear. Instead, I'm watching the movies that I meant to watch during the week. I am doing those things which I consider luxuries of time. I can pop some popcorn, watch a movie, and just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Do I plan these things out? Most of the time, because that's what I am. I'm a planner, but I do that during the week. In fact, I have this thing where on Fridays, I have a weekly vlog. I edit that vlog on Friday, and then I upload it on Friday so it can go live on Saturday. Do I respond to those questions that I might get on my weekly vlog for my members and for my Patreon people and my channel members? No, I usually don't do that till Monday because it is my weekend. It is all about me enjoying myself, me having time for myself, me doing things that I enjoy, and not worrying about, well, other people say you should be doing this. Well, that's great. That's fine. That's wonderful for them. And that's good that it works out for them. But what I'm doing for my weekend works out for me. Is your weekend working out for me, for you, or are you worried about what you should be doing over the weekend? Because you shouldn't. Just do what makes you happy. So how do you get to that point where you're just doing what you want to do over the weekend? It takes a lot of work. I'm not going to lie to you. It does take time and it takes work, and I would have done this video sooner, but I was having that problem getting to that point where I really wasn't doing those things that I didn't want to do or shouldn't have been doing over the weekend. And it takes practice. You're not going to get this the first time because guess what? It's really easy to fall into that toxic productivity where you're saying to yourself, well, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. I should actually be doing something. And the question is, why? Why should you actually be doing something? Why can't you just enjoy yourself? Why can't you just sit back, relax, and do nothing? Here's one of the benefits of this. It gives your mind a chance to rest. It gives your brain a chance to say, hey, not thinking about work, I can do other things, which could also then lead to unrelated ideas, which then could relate back to work, which you never would have had the time to think about until you took a break. Taking that break is so important. So important for that rest, for that chance to regroup, for that chance to, hey, see what the family is up to. What's my house like? What's it like outside? I'm going to do something that I enjoy so that way, come Monday, I am ready to go and ready to face the world. But that only works if on Friday you set everything up that you are going to need to have on Monday, so that you're not spending the weekend worrying about, well, what did I do that? Is that done? No. You can disconnect because on Friday you set everything up that you needed on Monday and you're good. And guess what? Things happen. You are going to have moments where Monday morning you're going to be blindsided by something. It's okay. You can relax. You're still going to have moments where over the weekend you're going to have to do something. The plumbing breaks, shingle blows off the roof. Who knows? You might have to do those sort of things. But if you can then figure out a way to, one, automate as much as you can. Like I said, my robot vacuum does the things. I have a dishwasher that does the dishes. I don't have to worry about those things. Groceries. I now pick up my groceries on Friday morning. Why do I pick up my groceries on Friday morning? So that way I'm not doing it on Saturday and I have everything that I need for the weekend come Friday night. You might not be able to pick up your groceries during the day on Friday morning. Guess what? Groceries can be picked up, I think around here it is till 8 o'clock at night. So yeah, you can pick them up after work. I order my groceries on Thursday, pick them up on Friday. We are all good. Life is good. Planning my meals, like I said, that video is coming up, the meal planning video, so that how I'm making meals so that I don't have to even cook over the weekend. I can just plop it into the oven or the microwave and go. That's cool. I'm also making sure that I have all those snacks and wonderful things that I can just enjoy over the weekend in the house, so I don't have to go to the grocery store for then. My entire weekend is all about just relaxing, connecting with family and friends, doing what I want to in a way that I want to at a pace that I want to do it. If it's nice and slow, if it's fast, I'd love to get into building furniture. First, I need a workshop, but that's beside the point. But yeah, I can do what I want to, when I want to, and how I want to. All because I took the time to actually plan it out. You should too. Take that time. Figure out how you can become very relaxed in your life, how you can enjoy your weekends, how you can possibly even have lots and lots of fun by planning ahead, doing your weekends, and then just having fun. Are you doing your weekends wrong? I don't know. Do you like what you're doing with your weekends so far? If you do, you're not doing your weekends wrong unless you are working through your weekends. Now, some of you are saying, but I love my work. I love to work all the time. Yeah, that's its own problem. Yeah, that's its own problem. Because you do need a break. You need a time to relax and refresh and revive. But yeah, I'd like to take this time to thank these people who give me the opportunity to actually have weekends. Without them, I would never have weekends. I would have to work 24/7 to try to get anything done. But no, you can become part of those people who help support this channel, who help guide me through ideas that I come up with. If you want to, just click that link. It'll take you to Patreon, or you can become a channel member where you'll get these videos early. And there is a weekly vlog, like I alluded to before. And it is showing you what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on in my life. And also, to that end, did you know my weekly vlog used to be 7 days a week? 7. Why is it not 7 days a week anymore? Because I need that time to relax. I need that time to just have to myself. And it's okay. Do I sometimes record on the weekends? Yeah, if something big happens, I'll record it. But most of the time, nope. I enjoy my time off. You enjoy your time off too. Do your weekends right. Do your weekends the way that you want to do them. And once again, thank you for watching, and I hope I get to see you again the next time you stop by.